Welcome to part 2 of Birdphemic. Here's what you might have missed. And now for the exciting conclusion. So, in the second half of the movie, we'll actually get to the damn bird attack. Well, after a bunch of shots of nothing, I really don't know why these are here, but it does make for a rather hilarious transition. I bet you guys forgot that birds explode, didn't you? Well, to be fair, I think it's only the animated GIF variety of bird that explode into unblended with the film fires. Could you guys put less effort in or make this look more fake? It's really amazing that this was made for a purpose other than comedy. Birds don't work that way! They don't?
No.
It's also amazing that half the film's runtime was a romance film with a shoehorned in environmental message. So now that we actually get to see the damn birds attack, we also see that they like to radically shift position before a scene change. Okay, them disappearing before a scene change was bad enough, but how do you even pull that mistake off? Next thing you know, the movie will accidentally loop itself over at the end.
I think they're eagles.
What in the world?
Oh my god!
Okay, why didn't that one explode? Are they supposed to be seeing how fake they look? Because otherwise I don't know why that'd make them go right to freaked out. And of course, the eagles have cut the phone lines. Or exploded into them.
Can they get in?
Line? Not for the moment.
Not for the moment.
Rob, they're breaking in through the window.
Hurry, let's barricade the bed. Hurry!
Yes, those exploding pictures will never be able to get through that!
That should hold them.
Rod, I was joking. Anyway, it's a good thing they set that up, because they immediately leave the room right after and run right to their friend's room.
Name's Rod.
Ramsey.
This is Natalie.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, wait, no. They ran right to some complete stranger's room, and they were, of course, just waiting for a visit from the main characters before they did anything.
Man, those birds were attacking all night.
No, they weren't. Were you watching the wrong movie, Rod?
We need something to protect ourselves. Use these two.
Yeah, that might seem silly, but coat hangers are really good for...
Just like this. Alright, ready?
Let's go.
Here they come!
Don't move the camera if you aren't gonna move your clip art birds with it. Holy fuck, how big are these things?
Here, Rod, take a pistol.
Oh, of course, he left all the firearms in the van, but kept the real weapons in the hotel.
Hey, there's dead people on the side of the road. Let's go see if there's any survivors.
Okay.
Could one of you at least wake up to deliver a line? Also, if they're dead, they aren't going to be survivors, but then again, I'm amazed he can tell there are dead people at all when he just sees vehicles by the road. But hey, look, vehicles actually driving by. I bet there are survivors in those. Oh, those aren't interesting at all, guys? Okay.
They're dead!
Hey, there's dead people on the side of the road.
They're dead!
What did these people do? See birds attacking, so they pulled over their vehicle, opened the window, and stuck their neck out?
Come on!
No, the birds will bite me. They killed my mommy.
Shouldn't we activate the cone of silence?
They killed my mommy.
So she doesn't want to move until the birds actually start attacking, because it's safer then. Another buddy finds a boy in the trunk. So his parents were either, yeah, he was being kidnapped, or he's an idiot. Look at all the survivors, guys! Form a group to fight the birds! Oh, they aren't really in the movie. Okay, never mind.
Thank you. Thanks. Thank you.
Okay, well clearly we just found out the reason for these kids being added, to make Wooden Rod feel a little better about his acting.
I'm hungry. I've been out of the car for a long time. Yeah, me too. I'm starving.
Your parents are dead! What the hell's the matter with you, you little shits? Yes, make sure to grab suckers. Those will fill you up. Well, the animated GIFs don't want them getting too many supplies, so they come in to attack, making them apparently not have enough time to take the wine they already have in hand. And considering how the rest of the editing's gone, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that they don't know how perspective should work with their picture birds. Anyway, after escaping the birds, they of course drive to the nearest park to have a picnic. Cause clearly that's what the birds would least expect, so they really outsmarted them on this one.
Hey, look. There's an old guy on the bridge.
Silence will fall.
There's an old guy on the bridge.
Yeah, clearly he's the only live person around here, right?
These birds are contagious.
So real!
Now go away.
You don't tell us what to do.
These birds are contaminated. They have bird flu virus.
Well, as far as I've heard, that doesn't make them explode with fire.
This is Dr. Jones.
Hi. Sir, don't you know that these birds are attacking people?
Why is it supposed to be Random Bridgeman's fault?
These birds?
Yes.
No way. They're dead from the bird flu virus.
How do you know this?
Just tested their blood.
Then why are they attacking us?
I don't know.
Of course the dead ones aren't attacking, and what the hell kind of conversation flow is this? Why are they attacking? They aren't attacking, they're dead. Yeah, but why are they attacking? I don't know.
But what I do know is global warming is causing viral diseases such as bird flu, West Nile virus.
Global warming is causing these birds to attack?
No. But there is scientific evidence to show that because of our burning of fossil fuels and creating greenhouse gases, which is causing global warming, it's raising the temperature of the seas, and species like the krill are dying. So many bird species can't find food.
Now, I'm not saying it's global warming making them attack, but it's global warming making them attack because, that makes them explode, I think. Look, I'm sorry, Birdphemic, but you're a comically inept romance film for the first half and a comically inept horror film for the second. You can't pull off a serious environmental message.
Well, you certainly know a lot about birds.
Shut up! Okay, continue.
Well, I should. I'm an ornithologist. I study and work with birds for a living. I'm not worried about the black birds. They're not the dangerous animal. It's the human species that's a dangerous, menacing, and terrifying animal.
Of course, the real monster is man, and the birds have had enough, so they're gonna go kamikaze bomb cities, and yeah, that makes no sense.
Global warming is killing life and Earth itself. The human species needs to quit playing cowboy. Nice meeting you. Oh, thank you, Doctor.
No, I'm not a doctor. How come you're still on the Marines?
I just got tired of all the fucking killing in Iraq.
I wanted to do the killing here, that's why I have so many guns in the van.
Where's Becky? She's taking a shit.
So where do you think she's gonna take a shit? In the woods? At a convenience store? Or in a big open field? Let's see how well that goes!
Oh my god. She's dead. Oh my god!
gun? Are you telling them to drive off without you?
The Eagles killed Becky!
Cool. I mean, sorry. Thanks for telling me, though.
Hey, those people on that bus are being attacked by those birds. Let's go save them.
We can't. We have no room. It's full in here.
They killed Becky. What if it was Natalie?
If I miss, bullets don't go through glass, right?
Come on, guys, let's go! The birds are gone!
When did he get a megaphone? Oh, he doesn't have one. Okay. Anyway, the people on the bus want to live there for the rest of their lives until Buddy tells them they have to leave, making them have no choice but to leave. However, he didn't expect the bird's secret weapon, acid puke. And this is a move so devastating it lets them gently go down to the ground instead of something, crazy like falling over. I mean, there's cement there. How could they possibly pull that off?
I'm going out there to save them.
A little late there, Woodenrod.
They're dead already!
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that was a tough sell.
Hi, the Eagles killed our friends. Do you have a phone I could use to call the police?
No, I'm sorry, all phones from the Eagle attack, all phones are dead up here.
Really? Damn it. Well, we need some gas.
Well, from the Eagle attack, we are short on gas, but it's $100 a gallon if you want.
What? $100?
Yeah, they'll use any excuse to immediately drive up gas prices, huh?
Fine.
Oh yeah, the phone lines are out, but I can scan in your credit and debit cards just fine. They get their gas, but of course, bird attack, and they explode by the gas pump. I think that should have sent the whole place up. Whatever, time for some more brilliant dialogue.
That man up there. We should stop and help him.
Okay.
Can you sell me some gas for my truck?
We only have a few gallons and we need them.
We just bought some for $100 a gallon down the street.
$100 a gallon? I've only got 50 in my wallet.
Sorry, but we need it.
So there, mic drop. Oops, the sound.
You're gonna sell me some gas now.
Oh, take it easy,
Wait, did he really just mumble that he is holding them at gunpoint to sell him some gas? Anyway, they give him their extra tank and he slowly starts backing away from them and his own vehicle. Where the hell is he going? Oh, to bird hell, but luckily he can make it over to the tall grass to fall over and die. And even though there are no more birds around, apparently retrieving your own gas and extra gun aren't worth the effort because they really need to speed out of there.
There's a creek over there.
Yeah, I seen it all the way down this forest path, honest. Also, I'm really glad we just bought water at the store.
Who's there? Come out or shoot!
Peace, man.
Why are you hiding in the trees?
Well, this is my home. I live here. That's my house.
You live in the tree?
It's only a model.
I think that's the first time that clip's been used, that it's only a model is an over-exaggeration of what they're actually seeing. It's only a crappy Photoshop.
I love trees. They're my family. Hang out with the family. You're very safe here in the forest. Haven't you noticed those eagles seem to be going after people in their cars and gas stations?
Of course, the exploding animated GIFs have a green agenda.
Besides, it's not the eagles that I worry about. It's the dry drought weather that's killing these trees. Even worse, the spruce bark beetles are eating these trees to death. I remember when those beetles used to die out during the winter, but now with the dry climate, they've multiplied.
Yeah, I'm sure your beetle story's very interesting, but we have exploding birds after us. Shut the fuck up!
Damn global warming.
Birdemic! That's a good movie. I've already done this joke.
I hear a mountain lion. I gotta get back to my house. You better get to your car.
Yes, go back to your vehicle where you'll be safe, even though I just said the birds were targeting those. Okay, new take and start running again.
Smells like wood burning.
Man, the birds must be trying to smoke us out, and this extremely real fire wasn't here a second ago. Oh good, it went out during the fade. Oh, man, what's all the real coughing for? Oh, the real fire's back, that's why, okay.
That's my car. We should pull over.
Oh yeah, I forgot we had friends. Oh, looks like they did the old pull over, open the windows, and stick their necks out. Well, Mia's still alive for a second, because the birds just fatally bit her on the cheek. Oh yeah, that reminds me, do you want to go see if your mother's still alive, Natalie? I mean, maybe there should be a reason we kept seeing her during the romance part? No? Just want to assume she's dead? Okay.
Damn, the engine is overheating. I need to put some water in the radiator.
Fuck, I'm sick of being in this movie.
Where's Tony?
He went out the back.
Okay, I don't know how Metal Gear Tony pulled opening the door without a notice from anyone, but if he's that stupid, he deserves bird explosion death, and the girl too for being stupid enough not to mention it. Anyway, they run in a random direction on the beach, which luckily is the exact same way Tony went, and we find out he went here because...
The eagles chased me near and I hurt my leg.
Oh, no reason. In fact, no reason for any of this scene, because it doesn't even lead to another bird picture battle. I guess it's just to show us that Tony did indeed lock himself in the trunk earlier.
Damn it, we ran out of gas.
Man, if only we had a spare gas tank, or I knew how to watch a fuel gauge.
I'm hungry. Me too, I'm hungry.
You mean you only get enough food for one picnic at the empty store and Rich Rod didn't buy any at the second? Oh well, Super Rod's got a plan. An old Rod!
I can go catch some fish. Oh, look, a stove. We can cook it.
So, of course, everyone gets out of the van to risk their lives on this amazingly stupid double-rotted plan. Oh no, it's past park hours. Let's go in anyway, Rod. Good idea, Natalie. Oh shit! A bird! Oh, wait, that's like the car is driving by. Pretend it's not there.
You got a fish.
I got some seaweed.
Good.
So he just tosses the whole fish in. And hey, why not throw some seaweed in there too? And you know what might attract the birds? Cooking fish on the beach! Man, I sure am glad we picked up plates and forks at the store, but no actual food to go with them.
Yuck, I want Happy Meal. No, I want a Happy Meal.
Only that can fill the sorrow of our parents' death. When was that again? Oh yeah, a few hours ago. And oh look, the birds want their Happy Meal too! What a shock! What? I couldn't hear that, Rod, but I can see why they didn't boost the audio on that, because then you'd have the sudden loud background noise, and that would sound really weird. Yeah, I guess they don't explode when the main characters are nearby.
Look, they're leaving.
What? Can we have a reason? Guess the birds were just so amazed that they didn't open the windows for them to fly in and slit their throats, they decided the attack was over. Or did they? And yes, it's pretty sad that I have to tell you that no, that didn't really happen. And apparently it's a lot harder for the birds on the right to fly than the ones on the left. Yeah, I could barely hear what you said, Natalie, so I'm gonna ignore it. Credits! Credits? For fuck's sakes, credits! And yes, they sit there and pretend to watch the birds leave for the whole credit run, which is probably the most impressive shot in the film because they actually had those kids stand there for that long. So, yes. What the hell was that? Well, I'll tell you one thing it was, an example of everything not to do during editing. The birds, do you really need me to explain what's wrong there?
I think that from a distance, I think those eagles and vulture look pretty realistic.
You think they look pretty realistic?
Well, I think from a distance, you know, from a distance, okay?
From like back here, or out the room.
Yeah, out the room, squinting, maybe just with your eyes closed. There were constant audio issues, plus they just completely silenced at points, making it all sound even worse. They'd hold and hold and hold on shots when they should be over, to even the point where we'd start to see the actors not know what to do, and then they'd cut to another insert shot which has no business even existing. The acting is wooden, 75% of the dialogue has no point, the effects are slapped on in the laziest way possible, and the plot has no idea where it's going at any point. And it's hilarious. Director, producer, and writer James Nguyen, you've really created a beautiful train wreck, so how long do you want to bet it'll be until he claims he's always meant as a comedy like that other guy?
Birdphemic, Shock and Terror is supposed to be a very serious romantic thriller. The overall film is supposed to be very serious.
But then again, maybe he won't, because I think this guy's even more out of his mind. I'm now going to leave for some reason. Why did it fade back into this shot? Time to walk forward. I can't walk anymore, the camera's in the... Hey, wow, look, real birds, and they aren't attacking or exploding. My silly review is now more of a legitimate bird film than the stupid movie. I'm now walking away from the birds. Better record this every step. Gee, I wonder why those birds didn't attack me. I wonder if it's just because they were ducks? Or maybe it's because they were actually real birds. Guess I'll never know. What? Oh, shit! Fake birds! This isn't working. This clearly isn't the weapon to fight these limited ammunition feathered felines with. I got a coat hanger! And I ran right to my car, and I shut the door, so I guess I got away. That's it. Okay, I should be alright now. I just gotta wait for the birds to leave, because now that I've locked myself in my car, global warming's over, so they'll stop exploding, which means they'll stop attacking. Yeah. Bye, birds! Well, I'm gonna go take a shit.
Yeah.
Wait a second, what the hell am I doing here? Obviously, this is the spot where I should take my shit, because it's out in the open. That way I know I'm safe. Stupid birds! I locked myself in my vehicle! What more do you want? Stupid bitches! I'll see you guys now! What? Oh no! Global warming! Okay, cut! Birdphemic is ruined!